Okay, you guys are gonna get a kick out of this. It's gonna be just like this, like low quality, everything. So, something that I've been getting, I get Instagram DMs, I get emails now, because I've been divinely guided to put my email in my TikTok, my business email, obviously. Anyway, people email me. Sometimes I can answer the question, sometimes I don't. But right now it's like, that's energetic. Ouch. That's energetically draining, right? So I had this thought reading somebody's. I'm finally going through my emails, right? Reading someone's email, and it's like, hi, Yemane, like, blah, 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 blah. It's like, this is my question. I was like, what am I? Like, ask Ashley.
It's time for Ask Ashley.
That's me.
Okay, wait. She's like, I'm Ashley. That's me. Okay, so my YouTube theme song is, or not theme song, but like my thing is, it's me, Yemane. I am the me. I am the me. And then I'm like, okay, I'm here to answer your emails. No, this is brilliant. I'm moving forward. And this is going to be the first episode. This is so good. Okay, I have to ask permission first. Give me a sec. Okay, so people don't realize when they email me or send me an Instagram DM, like, I'll definitely respond in my own time, but also you guys are going way deep, and it's like I charged this for a reason. I went through my karmic lesson of giving my energy when it was not reciprocated, and I know that not everybody is able to afford anything, but it's like I also have chakra readings for $5 for this exact reason. I all across the board, like, and I still will respond to you, which is crazy, but life is for service, you know. Anyway, so I figured, because I'm starting to get more messages and it's only one of me, and I'm really trying to have a life of balance and give my energy to where it needs to grow, essentially. Not saying that this doesn't need to grow, but you get what I mean. So I'm setting this up because it's like a win-win for the both of us. I get to create a skill of talking to people, and just off the back of my head or whatever, but not talking to people, but create a skill of regularly posting, because this is something that I absolutely love to do, and I do it all the time too, but it's like, you know what, some people probably have the same questions. So all that to say, I'm gonna get better at editing this, but this is the point of it. Okay, so this one started off, they sent me a voice message. I'm bringing my passion back. Okay. Anyway, this person sent me a message, a voice message, and I responded back to them. See, long response, given my energy, right? But days later, because I respond in my own time. Anyway, they're like, yeah, whatever. And usually it's no offense to this person in particular, but it very much is a give an inch, take a mile. This is the lesson that I had to learn in learning my energy balance, especially with being an energy reader. Energy is draining. A lot of people don't realize that it's like, what you're bringing to me is energy. This is the perfect way to lead into what this person was asking about. This person was asking about dealing with diseases and just kind of finding their way in that and around that, and just feeling their passion, like where to go after learning so much, and mental illnesses, I guess, too. And I've talked a little bit about this, but at the end of the day, life is, we are here to essentially evolve, to grow quantitatively, and sometimes people are dealt different ends of the stick, and that is one of their quantitative aspects. So to actually learn and grow from that, it's not like you have to dive deeper into it and figure out a good system for operating in that energy. The reason I say figure out a good system is because I think of the body as its own conductor, right? My body is a tool. If I can but one of the basic obligations of a human being is self-development. Self-development is to understand the self, essentially be a self-master. So although people have diseases, mental illnesses, and everything, we don't just let it cover up and crowd up our conductor system. I think about like a metal tube and how it can conduct electricity, but it has to be a good conductor. I believe copper or whatever is a good conductor, depending on what metal or what vessel you're using. Like, describes how good of a conductor the flow is, right? So thinking about how I describe blockages, I say that it's unclarified sediment, things inside of your tube that needs a little bit elbow grease, essentially. Like it's clogging the flow of electricity, the flow of energy. We are energetic beings. Our body is a conductor. We are frequency. This is all like frequency or whatever. So think about you conducting yourself into your body, right? It's like your body is the vessel. It's 333 right there. Your body is the vessel. You have to understand yourself as a conductor, because yourself is the words, the machine that gets you through this life, you know? And so it's like, learn to be a good observer of the conductor. It's all the same though, but essentially being a self-master is diving deep into the things, into the deck of cards that you've been dealt with, right? Into the cards that you've dealt with, pardon me. So going back to thinking about diseases, mental illnesses, or whatever, it's like, I don't view them as any bad or good. I view them just as is, because existence is. That, just so be it, like point blank period. That is the system that you were given. So it's like, you learn about your system, you learn about your structure, you learn about how you work, how you operate. And through operating like that, where you are, regardless of if it's where you want to be or not, that's ego-based mindset. It's like, while you're still operating, movement is what the universe reads, essentially. So as you're moving through this gunk, this unclarified sediment, essentially, it's like, keep reminding yourself why you're doing it. We're going to say that they do read a lot of books, they have a lot of understanding, a lot of information, a lot of knowledge goes into their conductor, correct? Yes. Like, I'm talking to, you know what I mean. But a lot of knowledge goes into their body. Something that I've been saying, and this is a term, I love this, is knowledge without it's my own quote, and I can't even talk or say it. No, I can't sing either. 202. This is me. Do you see why I can't just write this out? Words. See what I'm doing? Motion to just kind of get my body going, to bring the stream of consciousness back into my conductor system. I'm just creating motion right now, any type of motion, big or small. Okay, so the words that are coming back to me are to have knowledge and not do anything with it is to be as stagnant as a tree. The reason I say that, trees, ancient knowledge, but they can do shit with it. Pardon my language, but they can't do anything with it. I might have this person's energy. Anyway, trying to access the knowledge. The thing I learned about understanding knowledge is that knowledge is nothing without applied, aligned action. Meaning, knowing all of these things, you can hit a plateau because you've learned enough. You've learned enough to fill up your conductor. Now utilize it. Do something with it. It's like you charged up your battery. Now fucking put that power somewhere. Does that make sense? I know it makes sense. Put that power somewhere. Do you have Gemini or Sagittarius placements? I talk about the universe and how they run on this polarity. Gemini, Sagittarius. Gemini, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, the ability to understand the overarching picture without the experience. Gemini, sister signs. Gemini, the ability to take in all of the information, be a great conductor, but at the end of the day, you got holes in your conductor because the thing that fills the holes is experience. Oh, shit. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy. To always be perpetual, constantly, consecutive, one after the motherfucking other. consecutively. I mean, like, perpetual transmutation of energy every single day, one after the motherfucking other. When you're met with resistance, when you're met with stagnancy, when you're met finding yourself going on in a cycle, life is all about asking the right questions. Ask yourself a question. I'm not going any deeper than that. But the question is, to leave you with it, what do I need to learn in this moment that will move me forward? And if that wasn't for you, then reword it, or to change your perspective a bit, because you already have the knowledge, the information, the energy. How can I use this information to create my reality, to better create my reality, to get me out of this stagnancy? How do I go deeper? I've plateaued. How do I go deeper? Show me, how do I go deeper? And to act accordingly.